Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please make sure you check out my COVID-19 series playlist where you will find this and all of my previous videos at. You are watching my 6th video in the coronavirus series where we will cover exactly what CRISPR is. I will dive into how CRISPR is used and how it works. So let's get into CRISPR Explained. This may be the first time some of you are hearing about CRISPR. CRISPR is essentially a genome editing tool. It allows genes to be modified easily. CRISPR could potentially do a variety of things, from correcting birth defects to preventing the spread of a disease. This is where it comes into play with the coronavirus. It may have the ability to provide protection against these viral infections. If any of you remember my first ever video, we talked about how bacteria have come up with many methods of protection against viruses. Well, CRISPR was actually invented when scientists realized that one of these many self-defense mechanisms was that bacteria could cut into viruses. CRISPR stands for Clustered Regularly Interspaced Short Palindromic Repeats. Now, this is truly a mouthful, so I'm going to dissect each term. CRISPR, or more specifically, the protein Cas9, is made up of a bunch of nucleotide repeats. These repeats are found in clusters that are equally spaced out. They are also palindromic, which means when these repeats are in a sequence, they're the same backwards. Now, we must understand how this bacterial defense system can alter DNA sequences. So, when bacteria get attacked by a virus, they keep little snippets of the virus's DNA from the previous attack. When encountering the virus again, the bacteria will use the enzyme Cas9, also known as CRISPR-associated, to find and cut the virus DNA. This self-defense system created by bacteria has been taken and modified to edit the genes of any organism, including humans. The CRISPR-Cas9 system essentially searches for and cuts the target DNA. How exactly does CRISPR know which DNA to cut? Well, beforehand, it is provided a sample or a copy of the target DNA, and when found in the cell, acts as a pair of molecular scissors. Before getting into how the DNA strand would repair itself, I am going to briefly talk about the structure of a DNA strand. DNA strands are made up of two nucleotides attached together with a bunch of nitrogenous base pairings. So certain bases will always pair up with the same ones. For example, adenine will always pair up with thymine, and guanine will always pair up with cytosine. The whole thing is twisted into a double helix. So once the DNA is cut, it will repair itself in two ways. The two ends may just join together, where deletion may occur. Deletion is when the DNA replication is going on. A certain part, it can be as small as one nucleotide, isn't copied. This can cause the function of the gene to be disrupted entirely. The alternative is some excess DNA material may be found. It will attempt to patch the gap that was made. These new technologies have given scientists ways to manipulate and modify the way these DNA strands repair themselves. This can help them target certain viral cells in humans and destroy them. And this is how CRISPR can essentially stop the spread of diseases. It can cure anyone who may have it. CRISPR may sound like the perfect solution, but there are many limitations to it. Like any technology, it will never be 100% accurate all the time. These rare mutations could be detrimental and have severe consequences. These are called off-target edits. and they could disrupt and alter gene functionality and cause gene disorders such as cancer, epilepsy, and much more. There are also loads of ethical issues associated with CRISPR concerning who would have access to it, how safe it really is, and how much would the people have informed consent. Genome editing isn't currently a widespread option, but maybe in the near future. Alright, well that's all for today's video. I really encourage anyone watching to do some more research on CRISPR. You can always check out all of my resources in the description for some guidance. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please comment below any questions you may have and I will be sure to answer them. Stay home, stay safe, and have a good day. Bye everyone!